Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your babe Antoinette. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. And now that you're here, please hit that red subscribe button and be a part of this wonderful YouTube family. And if you're the oldie and goodie, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much. I'm not supposed to be smiling because this video is a rant video. So Leonians, we ought to know better. We ought to start doing better. Unfortunately, we are always lagging behind. We are always doing the reverse. I don't want someone to come to the comment section and start telling me, relax, that is how it is in even Western world, that is how it is in America. I don't want that. That is how it is in England. I know. But it's not by force that we should do what they are doing. We ought to do better. It's not because we live in Africa so we should have all the mess. Even if it's happening elsewhere, ours is supposed to be different. This is a country that is so blessed. Like, we have it all. We have it all. Sierra Leone has it all. But then we keep going back and forth. Our development just keeps struggling. It's like we are always crawling. Even in aspects where other people are going further, we are lagging behind. Now, for the past 3 weeks, we have been having riots, one riot to the other, one this from the other, one fight from the other. We have been having fire outbreaks, a lot of them. I think 2 happened just in one day. One was at the prisons. People died in that fire incident in Padeba Road. That is something that we are not happy about. And then, apart from that, we heard that there is a riot in Tombo, that there is one in one of the districts. What is really happening? We have people that live in diaspora that are sending insightful audio messages. How can someone live abroad where they are safe? They are totally safe. We know they always say it's not rosy over there. That is so true. But I tell you, it's far better. Now, this person is over there living in peace and comfort. Total peace and comfort. Then you and I, we are here in the sun, in the rain. We are moving. We are fighting for our daily means of survival. Then this person is sending audio messages and all this rubbish, and then you are here listening to those things and you want to put them in practice. How can you be so mad? And the worst part, the thing that annoys me is the fact that level-headed people will. People that I thought were level-headed listen to these voice notes. They send these voice notes. For me, the sooner you send such a voice note to me, I know you are not serious, and then I block you immediately. Because if you are level-headed, no matter which particular party is in power, your aim and your focus should be building Sierra Leone. The party in power might not be yours, it might not be mine, but that is not my business. My focus is doing my job, doing my business, getting my daily bread, and feeding my family, period. That is what is supposed to be your focus. You're not supposed to say, let us just crash Sierra Leone, let us burn Sierra Leone because this particular party is not ours. That is foolery. Why are Sierra Leoneans so particular about politics and party politics? If this party does not have anything good to offer, it does not mean that because this is your, like, it's your paternal or maternal something. Your parents have been there since you were born. So because they were there, you want to be there with no tangible reason, with no good reason, just because of your parents. This is not an inheritance. If the current government is not doing the right thing, you have the right to say it. But make sure you are criticizing, like you are criticizing with sense. Don't start using abusive languages on the internet where you know our kids are going to listen to those voice notes. You know, our young guys out there are going to listen to these voice notes, and some of them cannot make informed decisions. They just listen to you saying, we need to fight, we need to take back Sierra Leone, we need to this, boom. Off they go, they start fighting. That's what you want, because you know you are living safely out there, and then you are there trying to disrupt the peace and security of Sierra Leone. Because if you are saying we need to go into war, we need to fight to just destroy the whole country, where do you want us to go? Where do you want people to go? Where is the peace and love that Sierra Leone is known for? People elsewhere, they value politics, but they do politics with sense. For us, it's just as simple as my mom was this, my mom was there. Why should we always be known for like the cheapest things? We fight for the cheapest things. When the civil war happened in this country, people like me, I was a little girl, I had no experience whatsoever. But some of you that are listening to these audio messages, you are big guys. People that suffered during the civil war. People that were hungry during this civil war. People that were made homeless during the civil war. People that lost family members, properties during the civil war. And you guys, you are listening and sharing voice notes. Insightful voice notes that are going to lead to chaos, and yet you are sitting there saying you love Sierra Leone. This is something like I see danger with these voice notes that you guys keep forwarding, and to me that is the complete act of foolery. If you are level-headed and this is what you are doing, please be mindful that you have kids, be mindful that you have family members. Be mindful that Sierra Leone is all we have. Like, the country is so slow, it's a mess. The basic things we cannot afford. No good roads, the light system is poor, we don't have good medical system, we don't have better infrastructure, yet the basic things that we can manage to pull together, the little things that we have, that we look up to, and then we feel like we have a country. These are the things that you guys are planning to destroy, all because of politics. Already we are fighting with COVIDiots. Like, that is the worst thing that is happening during these dangerous times. We have people that they don't believe that this thing exists, which is why the thing just keeps going up, increasing and all of that, because you just hear someone saying, do you think this thing is for real? Do you think this thing exists? Me, I don't believe. This is just something that they are putting together. This is not really happening. But this thing is happening all over the world. Yet we are the only ones that are complaining that this thing is not for real. We are the only ones that are saying it's a joke. We are the only ones that, like, we are clueless. Borders are closed. Flights are not moving. Businesses are going down. Yet some Sierra Leoneans don't believe this thing exists. We have all the excuses. We think we know better. So already we have been fighting with COVID. Now we are having riots, tons of riots. What is really happening? How are we going to progress if all we care about is our attachments, our links to political parties, our links, our colors, our tribal business? That should not be your focus. When I see people fighting about tribes, I just like, you're a fool. If you're fighting because of your tribe, then you are a fool. Because you don't know for sure 100% which tribe you belong to. My dad is a Madingo man. But when you check thoroughly, he has connections with the Fulas from Guinea. Then he has some connections with Mende people because of where he was born. Of that, if you look further, there is a possibility he has some Timini connections. We are not 100% who we think we are. We are just one and the same people. But then I see people holding their tribes with all their fists clenched together, like that is all they have to do to survive. Find a job, focus on that job, and let politics rest. Politics is not for everyone. Your focus should be, let's make Sierra Leone better. That is all we can give to our children. I mean, for you, your parents were able to fool you to be a member of a certain political party. But think, in 20 years from now, you will even tell your son to be a member of this party, but he is going to refuse. Because people are learning to do things for themselves. People are learning to leave tradition behind, to leave the normal way behind, and do something different. So it's not going to be a thing, like it's not going to be a necessary thing where you belong, what party do you belong to. It's total nonsense. And if you guys want to use that to bring war, if you guys want to use that, because the fact that riots are happening over there, riots are happening here and there just because of these things, this is a complete act of madness. Let us learn now that Sierra Leone is all that we have. Our family members that are over there, they are there because they are finding means. It's not like they prefer those countries over Sierra Leone. It's not like they have all the freedom in the world over there than when they are in Sierra Leone. They are finding greener pastures. Yes, we all want greener pastures. But then their love is for Sierra Leone. But then we fail to realize that. We want to destroy the only country that we have. And then level-headed people are forwarding these messages. Like, this is the worst thing. How could you? I see mature men in their ties listening to these voice notes, insightful voice notes. Voice note that is telling you that you need to go into warfare. Voice note that tells you to do things that are going to tear Sierra Leone apart. And then you are educated, you are level-headed. This is the least I expect from certain people. That is the least. The youths, we have all we can to stop this. You are not the one that gave birth to party A or party B. You are not the one. It was not created for you. They were created to help Sierra Leone. If they are fooling themselves, they are not doing the right things, they are not going the right way, they are not helping the country grow, let us do our own part and be that new generation that will bring change. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't listen to a message that is going to let you take your own hands and destroy Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is all we've got. If someone is in the diaspora, then they are sending messages. Just know that they are not going to suffer one pinch. It is you and I. So this is just it. And please, where the boats come, where they now attack you, now make loan. Some who just want to leave. We can change the narrative. We can help build Sierra Leone and Africa as a whole. Not so we wangi all 10 petty things. We are fighting about the least things. Political business. Let's focus on our jobs. Young ones, let's focus on our jobs. Building our careers. Building our lives. And forget about politics. They cannot help us. They have not helped us in the past. They are not going to help us. That is just the fact. It's now that you are supposed to be building your business, build your empire. That is what you ought to do. Because at the end of the day, they use you to do things against your will. And you end up regretting it. You do the worst things. You end up regretting everything. Don't listen to them. Let them do what they want to do, and then posterity is going to judge them. Let's do our best so that we cannot repeat what they are doing when the time comes for you to be in that position. Do your best so that you'll do differently. You'll be a different person in leadership. This is not the time to be creating fights. This is not the time to be fighting. Do your best so that when you have what you want in life, there is no politician that is going to have the guts to come forward and say, this is 100,000, go and do something nonsense, go and do something stupid. You are not going to accept it because you can feed yourself, you can take care of your family. That is what is expected of us. This is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are here up to this point and you have not subscribed, don't let me tell you, please join this wonderful YouTube family. I'm your salon babe, Antoinette. Please join this family. We want you here. Kindly hit that red subscribe button and be a part of us, okay? Thank you so much, and until my next video, bye.